As a Christian, it's essential to evaluate the values and policies of political parties to determine which ones align with biblical principles. Unfortunately, liberal Democrats often hold views that contradict Christian teachings, making it challenging for believers to trust them. One of the primary reasons is their stance on abortion. Liberal Democrats generally support a woman's right to choose, which translates to advocating for the termination of innocent lives. This stance is in direct opposition to the biblical value of respecting human life, as stated in Psalm 139:13-16, which describes the sanctity of life from conception to birth. Another reason Christians may struggle to trust liberal Democrats is their approach to marriage and family. The biblical definition of marriage is between one man and one woman, as seen in Genesis 2:1-4 and Matthew 19:4-6. However, liberal Democrats often endorse same-sex marriage and LGBTQ+ rights, which can be perceived as a rejection of traditional biblical values. While Christians are called to love and accept all individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation, the redefinition of marriage can be seen as a departure from biblical teachings. Furthermore, liberal Democrats often prioritize secularism over religious freedom. They may support policies that restrict the expression of Christian beliefs in public spheres, such as removing prayer from schools or limiting the display of Christian symbols. This can be concerning for Christians who value their right to freely exercise their faith. The Bible encourages believers to share their faith and spread the gospel, as seen in Matthew 28:18-20. When liberal Democrats restrict these freedoms, it can be perceived as an attack on Christianity. Additionally, liberal Democrats often advocate for socialism and big government, which can be at odds with biblical principles of personal responsibility and limited government intervention. The Bible teaches that individuals should work hard and provide for themselves and their families, as seen in 2 Thessalonians 3:10-12. While Christians are called to care for the poor and vulnerable, socialism can be seen as a substitute for personal charity and community involvement. Furthermore, big government can lead to an overreach of power, which can result in the erosion of individual freedoms and the suppression of Christian values. The liberal democratic approach to immigration and border control is another area of concern for Christians. While the Bible teaches believers to love and welcome strangers, as seen in Leviticus 19:34 and Matthew 25:35, it also emphasizes the importance of respecting authority and following the law. Liberal Democrats often advocate for open borders and amnesty for undocumented immigrants, which can be perceived as a disregard for the rule of law and national sovereignty. Christians are called to balance their compassion for immigrants with their respect for authority and the need for secure borders. Finally, liberal Democrats often hold views on education that contradict Christian values. They may support sex education, LGBTQ+ indoctrination, and the removal of biblical teachings from school curricula. This can be troubling for Christian parents who want their children to receive a values-based education that aligns with their faith. The Bible teaches that children are a gift from God and that parents are responsible for teaching them biblical values, as seen in Deuteronomy 6:6-7 and Proverbs 22:6. In conclusion, as a Christian, it's challenging to trust liberal Democrats due to their stance on abortion, marriage and family, secularism, socialism, immigration, and education. While Christians are called to love and respect all individuals, regardless of their political affiliations, it's essential to evaluate the values and policies of political parties to determine which ones align with biblical principles. By understanding these differences, Christians can make informed decisions about which parties and politicians to support and work towards creating a society that reflects biblical values. Ultimately, Christians must prioritize their faith and values when engaging with politics, and seek to promote a culture that honors God and respects human dignity.